A world with no tuberculosis. Is it possible? The World Health Organization seem to think so, and their ambitious End TB plan by 2035 is evidence of that. Tuberculosis remains one of the top 10 leading causes of death worldwide. The life cycle of tuberculosis makes it difficult to treat. It can lay dormant in the person's body as latent tuberculosis for many years before it becomes active in 5 to 10% of people, when a person's immune system is no longer able to manage the infection, resulting in symptoms that affect the lungs, the brain, and bones, amongst other body systems. The NTB strategy calls for a response equivalent to the enormity of the task, including a global effort in screening high-risk populations before it becomes active disease. In Australia, the rates of active TB are low and are now estimated at 6 per 100,000, with overseas-born populations representing 86% of the notified cases of TB in Australia. Overseas-born people are at an increased risk of developing active TB, as a majority will have got latent TB acquired from their country of origin. These numbers illustrate how to further drive down rates of tuberculosis in Australia to ultimately reach the goal of ending TB. Control of overseas acquired cases is essential. The proposed study is a pilot program that aims to screen one such high-risk overseas population, international students, who represent 10% of all active cases of TB. The study will look at the uptake and the acceptability of a screening program for latent tuberculosis infection for international students at the University of Western Australia. The screening program will be promoted during O-Week activities. Information on this program will be provided during lectures, orientation seminars, and flyers around the universities. The screening program will be a simple blood test called the interferon gamma release assay, the gold standard in the identification of latent disease. Students who choose to participate will provide demographic data, and if they meet the inclusion criteria, a blood sample will be taken and a $10 voucher will be given to increase the uptake of people being screened. Following the blood test, they will receive 3 emails. The first will be their results, with the requisite follow-up they need to do. The second will be the acceptability survey, and the third will be the eventual manuscript of the study. The data will include a descriptive analysis on both the uptake and the proportion of students expected to be screened, and the acceptability based on the survey results. The acceptability survey asks 13 questions that include simple yes-no questions, including I wanted to be tested for TB, the test was easy and quick, and I would have got screened if there was no $10 voucher. This pilot study hopes to show that the implementation of a screening program within the international student population will have both a strong uptake and acceptability potential at the University of Western Australia. This program is the first step towards population screening across all Australian institutions who accept international students, and to show that such a program is feasible. Australia has a unique opportunity to be the first country to eradicate TB, with the hope that this study can contribute to that success.